Hey Kyrla, what's up?
Well, it's past New Year's, and I've already messed up a lot of last year's goals.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Like, for example, my goal was to save up a good amount of money from my job over the summer for Christmas presents for my friends and my family. However, I sorta kinda ended up overdoing it on back to school shopping and um anime. uh,
You probably shouldn't have done that.
hey, don't judge.
But Kyrla, what about our AP Psych project?
Project?
You didn't forget about our project, did you?
No, of course not. I mean, it's on forming judgments, right?
Well, making decisions and forming judgments.
Right, that's it. Wait a minute. Making decisions? That's a psychological thing?
You bet. Making decisions and forming judgments both come from the same process in our minds. First thing we try to do is figure out how we are going to form our judgments. We can use these mental shortcuts called heuristics.
Heuristics?
It's heuristics, and there are two different kinds.
Ooh, I remember this one. It was representativeness and availability. And, I don't remember after that.
Well, representativeness heuristics are judging the likelihood of how well they seem to represent or match particular prototypes. It could also lead us to ignore other relevant information. While availability heuristics are estimating the likelihood of events based on their availability in memory, if instances come readily to mind, that is. Mostly we presume such events to be common.
Oh, okay. So, like if I'm feeling slightly cold, and then I decide to go over and get a sweater or blanket to keep me warm.
Eh, kinda sorta.
Or how if I may walk by half price sales on Christmas stuff in the stores after the holidays and then think, seems about right, it's way past Christmas.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Decisions are made once sensor evidence such as smell, sight, and taste are perceived and registered to translate a message to the brain. Once evidence reaches the critical threshold in the brain, judgments are formed and decisions are able to be made.
Cool. Like maybe smelling a rotten egg and judging the smell, then deciding not to eat it. Or if I have so much homework over the break that I decide to try and pace the work daily so I can get it done. And then realizing that I don't have any free time, and I'm already stressing over college, and financial aid, and all the careers, and global warming, and.
Kyrla, are you alright?
Right, sorry, going off track. Anyway, when we use our heuristics, our eagerness to confirm beliefs we already hold on, and our knack of explaining things combines to create overconfidence. Yeah, according to its definition, overconfidence is actually the tendency to be more confident than correct about our judgments and decision making. It's really overestimating the actual accuracy of our beliefs.
So you did read.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, it is also said that overconfidence plagues our decisions. For example, students can become more overconfident about how quickly they can finish homework. So much writing.
You okay there?
Yeah, just losing confidence.
Anyway, our tendency to be confident and fear the wrong things in our judgments can be a shock. So, our minds then begin to cling to beliefs, and something called the belief perseverance, which can often lead to conflict.
Say what?
It's basically clinging to one's initial conceptions after the basis on which they were formed was discredited.
Like how Luke Skywalker didn't want to believe his father was Darth Vader or something?
Kyrla, you can't give away anything like that.
Whoops, my bad.
Moving on. We have seen how irrational thinking can plague our efforts to solve problems, make better choices, form better decisions, and reason logically. Intuition is one reason. It's an effortless, immediate, automatic feeling or thought as contrasted with explicit, conscious reasoning.
Like if the fear that cats can scratch you at any point, so your intuition would be to back up or stay as far away as possible whenever you see one cat. Finally, our last end of this parade is framing! And no, not like the framing of your graduation pictures.
Instead, it's the way an issue is posed. How an issue is framed can significantly affect decisions and judgments.
It says here that framing can really influence political and business decisions.
We hope you were able to learn a little bit about this segment. Thanks for listening.